Hello everyone, me Anna Jacodia of grade 7 SS BHIS. I'm going to give you a brief about what are tides and more on it, which we did in our social studies class. So let's go get moving and study more about them. So this is a PPT that I made to get tides better. So let's see. First thing that we're going to do is, what are tides? So this is a picture that I'll be explaining after we study the PPT. So tides are the periodic rise and fall of the water in sea, which occur twice a day. So they are the rise, that means they are high, and the fall of water and in the sea or in the ocean that occur twice in a day at regular intervals. So there are two types of tides. What are they? High tides and low tides. Like we can see in the picture, high tides is when the water rises from the sea level. Low tides is when water falls from the sea level. So water level rises and water level falls. Next, the cause of tides. So the tides are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and sun. So gravity, we all know it has an impact on everything that it comes across. So of course it has an impact on the earth's surface as well, of the moon and the sun. So the pull by moon is larger than the sun, even though it's smaller. This is an interesting fact to know. So it is that like the moon is smaller than the sun, obviously, and the sun is such a large body, but still the moon's gravitational pull on the earth is larger than the sun. So this reason is because it is closer to the earth compared to the sun. Fun fact, in between moon and sun you can fit all of the between our moon and the sun you can fit all of the solar system's planet. So yes, that's the amount of distance between the moon and the sun. That's why the moon's gravitational impact on the earth is larger, because it's closer even though it's smaller. So this is also a small diagram that shows the earth's closeness to the moon compared to the sun. Even though the sun is very large compared to the moon, as we can see, but still moon is closer, so it has a larger impact on the earth's water. Now, what is the height of tides? Like of course the height of tides vary. Like high tides are high, low tides are low. That's very obvious. So one thing that we need to know to understand the height of tides is that when the three heavenly bodies, that are earth, sun and moon, when they come in a straight line. So first thing, we all know that there are many phases of the moon, but two major are when all of them are in a straight line. They are the full moon and the new moon. In Hindi, we call full moon as Purnima and new moon as Amavasya. So now regarding the height of tides, there are extra high tides that are called spring tides, and these are formed because of the combined pressure. Combined pressure is when all of them are in a straight line. So the sun's pressure and the moon's pressure, both of the gravitational pulls combine and have a very large impact on the earth's water, which causes the tide's height to increase to a lot of extent. Whereas there are extra low tides also. They are tides, but they are very low compared to the high tides. That's our spring tides. So extra low tides are called neap tides. They are caused due to the nullifying of pressure. Nullifying pressure is like we have the earth, we have the sun, we have the moon. So earth is in the middle, and regarding it, the sun and the moon, they are forming a right angle. So when they do this, they neutralize each other's what we can say impact. They lessen the effect of it on the earth. They neutralize it, like two poles of a magnet, two similar poles of a magnet, when they come in contact with each other, so they don't connect to each other, right? Same way over here, or like we have done in acids and bases also, that when acids are mixed with bases, so they lessen its impact. It's the same way when sun and moon are in a right angle regarding the earth, they nullify the pressure. Now, the importance of tides. Tides are also of various importances. One of them is that they allow big ships to enter or leave harbors safely during the high tides. Then it also helps in the movement of the large ships in and out of the riverboards during high tides. Now, it also aids the fishermen get a plentiful catch during high tides. How does this happen? When the fish, they are in the sea, so when there are high tides, they wash away all the fish to the seashore. So because of that, the fishermen are able to gather a lot of fish easily. Then they also fertilize the river mouths. When the tidal waters, they wash away the deposits. This means that when there are tides that are coming, so they bring in the water, they bring along loads and loads of minerals and silt and clay that helps the riverbank or seashore immensely in fertilizing. Then, source of generation of electricity during high tides. So, we have discovered, I won't call it new, but yes, we have discovered a form of electricity which can be formed from water. It's called hydroelectricity. So, that hydroelectricity can be generated during high tides. Now, this was it, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope that you understood what are tides. It's a really interesting topic, and I tried my best to cover it. Thank you. So I hope you liked the PPT, and I tried to cover it all in a short and concise manner that had easy words and good pictures and diagrams. So thanks for watching. Bye.